Jeff Bezos, CEO and founder of online retail giant Amazon, has told employees in a company-wide meeting that he's fascinated by the electrification of the car industry. The electric pickup and SUV manufacturer priced its stock at $78 a share and raised about $12 billion, which the company plans to spend on boosting production and designing more vehicle models. Want to know about it? Well, stay tuned to the video and watch the video till the end. Hello guys, welcome to Bezos Space. Hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications to get new updates about Jeff Bezos. Hit the like button to show your support, and in today's video, we're going to discuss what will happen Jeff Bezos attacked the electric car industry. So without any further ado, let's begin. Amazon is now one of the largest investors in the automaker with a $700 million stake. Amazon has reportedly ordered 100,000 vehicles to fill last-mile delivery and shipping needs for its Prime delivery service, with some test vehicles already on the roads and the remainder expected to hit the streets by 2030. Although a few days ago Ford and Lincoln announced that they were canceling plans to build an electric SUV with Rivian, leading to Twitter speculation that Amazon could buy Rivian outright, Whitehall sources say the government is desperate to persuade Rivian to build its new factory in the UK, arguing that it would send a hugely significant message about the future of the country's automotive industry. Rivian counts Ford among its investors and is expected to make a decision about whether to give the green light to a factory in the UK or mainland Europe before the end of the year. For Rivian's founder R.J. Scaringe, the Bezos endorsement opened doors that were inaccessible to his rival Elon Musk in the early days of Tesla. While most of Rivian's marketing focuses on its sleek and powerful consumer models and Scaringe's vision for creating the Patagonia of pickups, the company is driven by the business Amazon is providing. If you think about the auto industry right now, there are so many things going on with Uberization, electrification, the connected cars, so it's a fascinating industry. Bezos said according to a recording of the meeting CNBC has heard. It's going to be something very interesting to watch and participate in, and I'm very excited about that whole industry. Bezos and Musk spent much of the past year yo-yoing between the titles of the richest and second richest person in the world. Their feud goes back years, centered on their competing space travel ambitions. Bezos' Blue Origin has been fighting NASA over the agency's decision to contract with Musk's SpaceX to build a lunar lander intended to take humans back to the moon. So far, all of Blue Origin's efforts to fight NASA's decision have fallen flat, but Rivian's blockbuster IPO, the strongest debut by a US company since Facebook listed its shares in 2012, gives Bezos something of a win in the ongoing proxy battle he's fighting with Musk. Rivian will manufacture the R1 and commercial vans at a factory in Normal, Illinois. However, Irvine in California is home to the car's engineering and design, including crucial work on propulsion and battery technology. The company could make revenues of between $20 billion and $25 billion by 2025 if it can produce 350,000 vehicles annually at that plant, according to Chris McNally, an automotive analyst at Evercore ISI Investment Bank. Investing in autonomous companies gives Amazon greater insights into cutting-edge technology that could directly help its core e-commerce business, according to Gene Munster, an analyst at Loop Ventures. The investment in electric and self-driving cars, for example, could give insights into improving Amazon's last-mile logistics strategy and potentially reduce its overall shipping costs, he said. Amazon's shipping costs jumped 21% to $7.3 billion last quarter. It's a form of outsourced R&D, Munster said. Rivian has loaned several pre-production R1T and R1S vehicles to the Blue Origin team to assist with launch day transportation. Spokesperson Tanya Miller told NBC News in an emailed statement. According to CNBC, the retail giant's investment in private companies jumped to $1.4 billion, $2 billion Australian dollars last quarter, with investments in Aurora and Rivian taking that amount over the $1 billion, $1.45 Australian billion dollars mark for the first time since it began reporting private investments in 2015. Rivian can also thank Musk for fomenting the EV hype that investors have been getting drunk on for the past few years. It's Amazon's investment in Rivian, however, which also recently inked a $500 million, $713 million Australian dollars deal with US auto giant Ford that is likely to have the greatest impact on the Australian auto market in the foreseeable future. Many analysts say Tesla, with a market cap of around $1 trillion, is widely overvalued, but it keeps on climbing. FOMO is a powerful force on Wall Street, and those who missed out on Tesla a decade ago may be trying to make up for it by buying Rivian, a 12-year-old startup that hasn't yet delivered any products to customers and somehow is worth more than Ford and GM. Last year, Amazon invested over €400 million in sustainable transport startup Rivian, while Postal Service UPS made an undisclosed investment in Arrival, an emerging British EV manufacturer only 5 years old. The latter has been described as having gradually emerged from stealth mode as investment comes flowing in, all 100 million euros from Hyundai and Kia. These two companies are global leaders in e-commerce and home delivery and have leveraged this position to develop customized vans with the startup manufacturers, says Dr. Eleonora Morganti, senior researcher in transport policies at the University of Leeds. While Arrival is firmly focused on the delivery market, Amazon-backed Rivian is developing an electric pickup truck to compete with Tesla's hotly anticipated Cybertruck. The government's decision to ban the sale of new petrol and diesel cars by 2030 and hybrid vehicles by 2035 has accelerated the need for a huge shift in manufacturing capability. The Biden administration has already started to electrify the entire federal fleet of cars, SUVs, and trucks, more than 600,000 vehicles. Meanwhile, the White House and congressional Democrats are pushing for the Postal Service to purchase as many as 165,000 electric delivery trucks. The most recent version of Biden's bipartisan infrastructure proposal includes $7.5 billion to build a national network of electric vehicle chargers. The commercialization of the space industry has been happening for a while, but it's really ramped up in recent years as companies like Blue Origin, Virgin Galactic, and Elon Musk's SpaceX matured. These companies have set out to dominate everything from the boring tasks like cargo runs and science missions to the riskier endeavors like strapping people inside a spaceship. They have realized the value of the eyeballs these missions attract to. When Rivian showcased its electric trucks and SUVs, it gave the EV market hope in the sense that electric vehicles could evolve to meet more mainstream preferences, says Jessica Caldwell, executive director of insights at auto market researcher Edmunds. The most hyped Rivian consumer today is Bezos, who has never said publicly how the startup landed on his radar. There are several connections between the two companies that offer some clues. In mid-2018, Rivian worked with a production company owned by director Peter Berg, who knows Bezos, to film material that would be later used at Rivian's LA Auto Show reveal, people familiar with the matter said. Some of the impressive aerial photography was shot by Black Ops Aviation, a company owned by Bezos' and now girlfriend Lauren Sanchez, the people said. Through the company's interaction with Rivian, word eventually got back to Bezos about a startup with an intriguing electric truck that was worth a look. Powered by 4 electric motors and a 180 kilowatt-hour battery pack, the Rivian R1S can generate 800 horsepower and offers up to 643 kilometers range per charge. The SUV can sprint from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in about 3 seconds. The auto industry as a whole has been hammered by the pandemic. The entire North American automotive manufacturing network closed for about 2 months in spring 2020, creating a huge shortage of not only fully assembled vehicles but automotive parts and components. As with most of our major investments and acquisitions, we're always looking for mission-driven entrepreneurs, missionaries instead of mercenaries, Bezos said. And the guy who leads the company, a guy named RJ, is one of the most missionary entrepreneurs I've ever met. Now that we've come to the end of this video, I want to thank you for sticking with me and I'd love to know what you think of it. Just comment down below. Also, if you like this video, make sure you like it and stay safe. Today's video is over, but if you want to see more, there's one on your screen right now and there are a few more fun videos coming soon. I'll see you in the next video.